What's up there, my friends? Good afternoon. Yesterday being the Friday the 13th, today is Saturday the 14th. I'm making another video, and you know, I was gonna make this morning, and I wanted to make just a quick kind of video about. Yeah, every time I say quick video, it ends up being a long video, but that's okay. It was really just about, I think I did mention the other day motivation and what drives you and what gets you up in the morning. And it's like, I was just thinking, the important things in life are so obvious, usually, to most of us, but when we wander off on our own, for example, I'll give you the perfect example. Every year I go to Soak, which is a regional Burning Man, and it's here in Oregon. And I've been going for about, I think this will be my either eighth or ninth year. I think I missed 1 year in there, and I'm going to take the bus here this time, and hopefully, fingers crossed. And it's every time I've gone without my family. The last 2 years I've gone with my oldest son, who's 23, but my wife's only gone 1 year, and it wasn't her thing. Now she might start going with me again. But in the times when I've gone, and when I've gone camping with my friends or gone off on my own, I always find what's important, which is family. I always find myself laying out there in the rain, in the tent, or camping, thinking, family is where it's at. Family is what matters. And, I can attribute that sometimes to the psychedelic experience I'm going through, but it's something that's universal. When you're out there enjoying yourself, having fun with friends, no matter what you do, if you really love your family, if you really, I don't know, it seems like no matter how much time you spend in your normal life, you miss it. You miss your routine. We are humans. We are stuck on routine. And I don't mean to say family is just routine, but rather it's comfort. We know our loved ones will be there for us. It's consistency, not routine. And consistency to us is really important. But also feedback. If we're to go off on our own and do our own thing, and we don't really have anybody to relate to, that can be difficult as an individual to succumb to the idea that we don't know what the hell we're talking about. We may be wrong about certain things, and that having a spouse is one of those things. People today are often say, well, it's a new world. We don't need to get married. We don't need a union. I don't want a long-term relationship or get married. I definitely don't want to have kids. All these things. That's great. But the thing is, most people do want to have kids. At least a majority of people want to have kids and do have kids. And that's why we got to the situation we're in. But it's and there's nothing wrong with that. If you can break that cycle, if you can get away from that genetic disposition, that feeling of wanting to reproduce, fine, so be it. But most of us, I don't know, there's a certain reward in having children you can't express until you've had kids. So the point is, we have to deal with our situation as family people, and that we're monogamous. And to me, I feel so grateful that I have an awesome wife and awesome kids. I know a lot of people out there don't. And I know that sounds braggy, anybody could say, oh, I have a great wife and kids. But I really do. And, my wife is amazing. She puts up with so much shit from me. And my kids, I guess we all just kind of put up with each other. That's what being a family is. And family is important. My own mom and I have our funny relationship. My brother and I have our funny relationship, and my friends and I, it's just life. And so I guess if I were to try to condense the entirety of the message of this video into one paragraph, it would be: cherish your family and friends. Make sure that you are aware that no matter what else happens, where you go, where you travel to, what really matters is those connections that we make in life. Embrace them. Take care.